Hello guys, my name is Nabi. I own a car dealership for the last 7 years, and today in this video I wanted to help you guys about purchasing used cars. There's a list of things that you need to know when you go to buy a used car. First of all, I would always run a carfax on any vehicle that you want to purchase. Make sure that the vehicle is not just clean title. If it is involved in any accident, what kind of accident involved, make sure it's not a frame damage. If it is a frame damage, you should not you should not pay for the full price, and make sure it's safe. If it is a frame damage, you should check out with the dealer to find out where exactly the frame has damage, so it's not something a safety issue, or look for any major services that has been done within that period of time that the previous owner owned it. And there is always a lemon report of the vehicle as a lemon car, which is a very small number of vehicles that are lemon, but still you just need to check the Carfax, and that's very important for you guys. I would say the second thing, check all the fluids before you start the car. Check all the fluid levels, make sure they're all in a good level, not too low. And if there is too low, it could be the engine is leaking, or it's burning oil, or if the water, if coolant is too low, make sure the radiator or any other place is not leaking. And then check the speedometer, make sure all the gauge is working good. If it's overheating, after you start the car, leave it running for a little bit. You should be able to notice that, and also take it for a test drive, at least a minimum of 15 to 20 minutes on the highway, to make sure that there is not any major problem with the drivability of the vehicle and not overheating. So that's always a must to do. And check for leak under the vehicle, around the engine. Check the tire safety, and make sure do not buy any high mileage on European cars, American cars. Most of the time, if you buy any vehicle over 150k miles, ended up being a project for you guys, because there is not much life left on those vehicles. So I would not put my hard-earned money on those things, and stay away from high mileage American or European vehicles. Even if you're on a budget, try to buy some kind of cheaper car on or even a high mileage on Toyota or Lexus or Honda or Acura. These are still even over 150k to 200,000. You still have some lives to go. So make sure you be wise on that, to choose. Some of these European car looks very nice, and from outside and inside when you sit in the car, but make sure you always consider the mileage. If it's a high mileage, it's not worth it. Make sure you buy the low mileage on the European, American vehicles, or if you wanted to buy a higher mileage, it has to be Toyota or Honda or Acura or Lexus, or any other higher quality make and model from another make. So be aware of the price of the vehicle when you buy a car. Make sure you run the KBB, Kelly Blue Book, see what is the retail value, what is the wholesale value. If you think a vehicle is too low price or is very cheap advertised, make sure you check that Carfax and all other problem. Do a pre-inspection on that vehicle. Sometimes it's very tricky that you see a vehicle very cheap advertised and people get excited to go buy that car, but in a few days they find out there's a major problem with the transmission or the engine. This is basically what you pay and what you get. So same thing when dealers buy from dealer auction. If the car is a cheap car, there's always a problem with that, and that's what I've experienced. Anytime I buy a car very cheap and I have to change the engine or transmission to spend another couple $1,000s to fix that. So in that case, be very careful. If something is too fishy, stay away. So that's pretty much it about it, and I hope this video helps you guys to decide to purchase the right pre-owned vehicles. And stay tuned for the next video. I do have some other information I want to share with you guys in the next coming days. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, and looking to see you guys for the next video. Happy holiday, stay blessed.